as our first fighter comes to the ring with a record of 1-2 out of Hayastan MMA out of Matthews, North Carolina. Please welcome Tyler Kirkpatrick.
Hayastan MMA, another fantastic school. Was there photos in that? Chicken on my breath. Ooh, I'll take a Diet Coke. So again, solid schools putting their fighters on this card. And even though we've seen all finishes, it's not that it was the other person was severely lacking in the fight. We've just seen finishes because we've seen people excel in their skill set rather than somebody else falling behind. It was just the other person, really just a beautiful performance.
Yeah, Tyler Kirkpatrick got his first win after 2 hard losses at the last fight for him. And he said, I want no time off.
I mean, look at the shape these fighters are in, too.
And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner with the 1-0 record out of Complex Athletics in Mocksville, North Carolina. Please welcome Ramiro Gutierrez.
Gutierrez had an electrifying fight on the last fight for it. A fight that was over quite quickly, but had a lot of violence on both sides. When they made this matchup, I was excited. And this is a prime example of fight for it style matchmaking. Both these guys won, had great showings on the last fight for it. So they were brought back and matched up against each other.
Great, and like our last 3 previous bouts were all debut fighters. Both these guys are coming into the cage with a little bit of experience on both ends. Though by watching those debut fights, none of them looked like debut fighters.
No way.
They all still on.
Mm-hmm. But it's the strength of the gyms, right? That's what builds promising amateur fighters.
I feel like when I first started all those years ago, now I feel so old, there's a lot of people that should not have been fighting. We're training out of garages, things like that. Now I think coaches, and it's a combat sport.
Don't get me wrong, you still see it.
Just not as common. And it's so dangerous because brain damage is.
I commentated Next Level Fight Club last weekend, and there was a kid like that on the card, and he knocked the other guy out after getting beat up for most of the fight.
Oh, even at PKBs where they have to limit their strikes sometimes, I'm like, do you not care about your students? They clearly were not ready.
Yeah.
There seems to be some sound issues, so it's a little quiet in here now, but both fighters looking to be aggressive.
Tyler Kirkpatrick versus Ramiro Gutierrez. Ramiro hits hard.
Ramiro knocks Kirkpatrick to the ground, and he seems to have somewhat recovered, but it's not looking good.
Kirkpatrick is panic wrestling. He's trying. Larry Carter's getting a close look at this one.
Wow,
Ramiro
Gutierrez can taste the victory. And it's over.
Gutierrez by knockout.
Larry basically has to manhandle Gutierrez off.
And Tyler Kirkpatrick is still
on the
iced
ground.
out.
Oh, don't get up, buddy. Take a second and rest. And I understand emotions are running high.
Get Kevin Ferrant in there, please. Get Kevin Ferrant in there. He's trying to single leg this guy.
Oh, man. Kirkpatrick doesn't know where he is. He's trying to single leg referee Larry Carter right now. He thinks he's still in the fight. And he's trying to fight.
Oh, Larry Carter has to go knee on belly.
Yeah, wow, this is an absolutely chaotic scene. This is nuts. And Larry Carter was trying to stop that fight sooner and basically had to drag Gutierrez off in a rear naked grip.
You hate to see that.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Can we get the replay on that beautiful takedown, D, from Larry Carter? I mean, geez, what a sprawl. Right in the knee on belly.
I mean, Larry, another one I've known since my no-stripe white belt days. And I remember he got his black belt soon after I started training. And now I'm at black belt, so you know that it's been a long time. they're kind of tending to Kirkpatrick now. I'm sure Dr. Clinton is making his way over fairly soon.
No, Dr. Clinton's gone.
Oh, he was only
They
in
couldn't afford Dr. Clinton for both parts of the show. I wish I was kidding.
I mean, did you see that suit he had on?
I know, yeah. You don't come cheap. You'll blow your entire production budget on just getting me and Clinton. That's it. You got to figure the rest out.
Man, it's a good chance Kirkpatrick might have concussion-type symptoms.
Oh, do you think so? Do you think so?
I feel like I could hear his brain. We were fairly close, and I feel like I could hear his
The last two shots were too much.
I agree. That the last two, Dylan is 100% correct. If you guys were watching, you could see the reverberation from his skull into the mat. You know, my husband came to support me doing this tonight, and I bet you he's having the time of his life right now.
Wow, this is only fight number 4 tonight. Fight for at 17. How you feeling here in Charlotte? Man. I know Planet Kia over here, they're like, we're glad we got this table. You're right out front, Planet Kia. Bud Light girls in the ring. 106.5 the iHeart Radio. United States Marine Corps. Where you at? Bring it. This is just the beginning.
Well, up until
We're going to
then,
stay
it was
here
all
until the
red corner
Panthers
wins.
kick off tomorrow
That
at
was
4
the first
o'clock.
blue.
So hang out with us.
I know it sounds dumb, but we used to have these discussions in the
Ladies,
back.
are you
ready for
enjoying
fights.
yourselves?
Juju.
Right? You don't
They
even
said,
know the other
we're here
people,
too.
but
We
you
love
pull for
this.
them. Come on, red
Our
corner.
Bud Light Ring girls, thank you so much for being a part of Fight for at 17.
There's a certain camaraderie you share in the back room with just total strangers.
Your winner by referee stoppage due to strikes and a TKO. Fighting out of the blue corner, it is Ramiro Gutierrez out of Mocksville, North Carolina. Man, the Mocksville boys bad. They 2-0 tonight, both at first round finishes.
Larry Carter,
Congrats,
really a great
Mocksville
guy.
boys.
Went to check on Kirkpatrick as well because he knows he's been in the game for a long time. And
Hey, Latin boy,
general
take me down
concern
just a
from
little
him.
bit. Sure.